Hello there, Aries. Amy Energy here with a message for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. You can hit the bell if you'd like to be notified whenever I make a new video. First card here, Aries, is the Queen of Wands. So I feel like something here in the past boosted your confidence, had you seeing yourself in a new way. And right now you could be feeling, like you're needing to shift your perspective around a situation, like you're not quite sure what to make of a certain situation in your life, the way something is unfolding. And I kind of do see you coming into an energy of being stuck in the mind about the give and take within a connection here. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. So I feel like you may have been emotionally closed off here from someone in the past. You could have been with the Queen of Wands in your thoughts here, your first card out. I feel like, take this how it resonates, but I do feel like you might have been having a kind of energy like, I'm too hot to deal with this, or, I'm too confident, I'm on my, I'm too talented, you just felt you were above a situation. 10 of Cups in the middle of your reading. So there is a situation, a person, an environment here where you feel loved exactly as you are. And there may have been a painful loss and lesson that has occurred here. Ace of Swords. So you're seeing a situation here clearly. You're getting kind of like a little piece of enlightenment, I feel, about a situation that you weren't able to see in the past. This could be about a relationship, about what you want in a relationship. I do see you taking like 2 big steps backward to really perceive a situation, and then it's like you get clarity when you really take a step back and think about all that has unfolded within this relationship or multiple relationships in your life. I feel like in the past, you were closed off because you were dealing with this feeling of grief. Okay, you were navigating this 5 of Cups, a loss here in the past. Sorry, Aries, we dropped the Chariot reversed. So I do feel like you could feel like you moved into something too quickly. In the past, we might have moved into something too quickly in order to, maintain our confidence, right? So we might have just not wanted to be alone. We might have just wanted to jump into something even if we weren't really emotionally ready to receive. And right now, I feel like we're navigating an ending. Wow. It's almost like as you hold space for yourself and get to know yourself, you realize that something in your life has to go. There's something painful that has been in your energy, and you've just kind of shut down to it emotionally rather than acknowledging it. Okay. The Sun. Look, I see you headed towards happiness and healing here, Aries, after you have this realization, even though this realization is kind of difficult because it leaves you in the 8 of Swords where, something here is broken. And in this case, I feel it can't really be repaired. This can't really be replaced. Like, this is a type of window that they don't make anymore. But you still have this plant growing. So there's still something here for you. It's just like there's one situation that's ending, and then there's a situation here in the center of your reading that's very fulfilling. We have the Prince of Wands and the Princess of Wands over your reading here, Aries. So very interesting. I feel like both of these energies are your energy. And this is you dealing with the past, right? In this card, we're burning the past. We're, getting rid of what is no longer serving us so that we can be ourself, be passionate. And then once we do that, we're able to use our passion for ourself for this new beginning, because it's time for you to have a new beginning where you can be just more satisfied overall. All right, an oracle card over this entire reading. We have abundance is a state of mind. So if you are struggling to get out of a situation because of money, remember that where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, Aries, wow. Let's get some additional oracle messages here. Ooh, someone wants to tell you sorry for the way I handled things. All right, what is the strength for my Aries? Wow, I really do see a beautiful connection here. Okay, this could be a friendship. This could be, you know, a relationship with your children. This does not have to be romantic, but there is a relationship here that makes you very happy, and prioritizing where you feel loved exactly as you are is what's going to bring you happiness. What you're burning here is any person, situation that doesn't make you feel loved exactly as you are. That's what we have to let end, and it's difficult. Okay, your strength is names. So I feel like you know, your intuition often works through names, and we have numbers coming out, and that's 2 4s. So you could be having 444 come out, or 144 come out to you. Those are powerful angel numbers. And it's to let you know that you have a big purpose in this life, and you are not allowed to dim yourself down, make yourself small for other people. You have to take up this space, okay? Flowers. Something here is like there's a moment that you could miss here with flowers coming out. This is a card of love, and this is a card where I feel like we are putting ourselves first, because there's a 1 and a 7, and 1s represent the self and our connection to all things, but they do represent the self. And with 7, that's where we're asserting our will, and it is your responsibility to every person on this earth for you to live your truth and assert your will. And there is a situation here where I feel like, you know, if you let these flowers die before you turn them upside down, they're not going to dry properly. Like, so there's a situation where there is an action needed in a love situation in order to continue on the path of healing here. Elixirs is coming out. This is the challenge. So I feel like for some of you, you could be challenged by someone in your energy who, you know, drinks a lot. You could be always waiting to have a conversation with this person for them to be in a clear enough mind to speak with you. And music is on the bottom of the deck. So I also feel like there is messages that come to you through music and through names. So take a moment and try to listen to your intuition and listen to these messages that are coming in for you, Aries. Okay. Additional guidance for Aries. Okay, opportunity and change coming out. So there's a familiar name here, and there's somebody I feel in your energy that is able to offer you a change, something that you needed. Do the work is coming out with flowers. So there's something that you have to do here in order to preserve a situation, a relationship here, whether it's family, romantic, or friendship. There's something that you have to do the work here. This is a learning experience. Okay. Wow, where did this... I thought I heard a card drop, but I don't see a card on the floor. Okay, so there could be something here too where you think something is one way, but it's not exactly as it seems, right? Maybe you thought something, you know, you thought you perceived something one way, right? I just thought this card, I could have sworn I heard it hit the ground, but maybe it didn't. Maybe it went right back in this deck and I didn't even realize that. So I feel like there's something about being too quick to judge a situation. Okay, divine timing is coming out with this elixirs card. So I feel like the time is now to do something. We have to have an honest conversation with somebody in our life. Okay, we could feel some type of way about somebody's use of substance. Okay, this is not, where's my other deck? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, Aries, you're my first reading today. I had to run and grab my other deck. I just want to pull some tarot just to see if there's any other messages that Aries needs to know right now about their situation. All right, it's really hard, Aries. I do feel like, you know, you've been through a lot of loss in your life, and sometimes it could feel like hard to know who is the person who deserves your loyalty and what situations you want to release. But the time is now. Why is divine timing here? The time is now to navigate this situation. This could be even you. Maybe you are having a little too many elixirs here and your mind could be a little foggy. But yeah, for most of you, I feel like this is someone in your energy. And I feel like you are enabling this person because you're looking away from what they're doing and the way it's affecting you. And I feel like the time is now. You've been here in this energy where, you know, you've kind of taken time to process the information. And I feel like you know the answer, but you don't want to look at the answer. But I do see in the future energy, you're going to do what's right for you and what's right for the people who you love the most. All right, clarifying, do the work. And flowers from my Aries. We got the High Priestess. So there's somebody here who you have a very psychic connection with. This is someone who I definitely feel like you have been laser focused on this person in the past. Like this person, it's interesting that 17, the flowers card came out, and the way I described it as like the one is you and your connection to all things. Like this person I feel like is a magician, and they come in your life and you were, you know, very like this person was someone who empowered you to go after what you wanted in life. So this is someone who truly loves you and wants you to fulfill your purpose in life. But I see here that a financial situation could be affecting you being able to do what's right, what's best for you. What is this opportunity and change for Aries? There could be some work you really have to do in silence in order to be happy. And I feel like it's time to do this work. I feel like you know, you're the High Priestess. You know what you have to do. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like it's hard and you're tired. And so, but your strength is that, you know, wow, you can do this. In the past, you came together in a connection with somebody here. And I feel like now you're needing to defend your right to your own space, to live your life on your terms. And I do see a new beginning coming here, a new home, a new environment. There is a change. And I feel like there's a name. There's somebody who's coming to you right now. There's a name that's coming into your mind. This is someone who is here to help you, right? There's someone who you're walking away from, and there's somebody who's here to help you. There's somebody on your mind right now, Aries. If the person on your mind had the courage to speak their truth out loud, they would say, I'm emotionally unavailable. You have changed me. If I can't have you, nobody else can. And I only believe in science and facts. So this could be someone who is quite cold. You have changed them, but I feel like, you know, maybe not enough. I feel like they do feel you slipping away. They know that you have one foot out the door. And that's what I got for you, Aries. Take it if it resonates. Use your own intuition always, first and foremost. I do offer one-on-one sessions over Google Meet. There is a link in my description box. You can also follow me over on TikTok where I do my daily lives. Whatever moment you are in, Aries, know it is a magical moment because you are there. Until we meet again, like this video, comment. I love you. Take care.